Well, Vat, thank you for coming with me on this. I know Quinn had volunteered, but honestly, that made me nauseous. Not taking Quinn anywhere I don't have to. Why aren't they attacking? I was told that this would be more of a hostile experience, right? So far, Vet, it's nothing but droids. How curious. Where's the crew? Once again, is that... Okay, I found two
All better.
actual breathing beings, and the rest are droids. Again, what is with this? Shouldn't a ship this size be a little bit busier too? Shouldn't we have seen more people when we were walking in? Shouldn't they have known about us? Shouldn't we have had some kind of welcoming party right where we docked? Odd, no? No, nobody will be coming that way again. Let's see what's down here, shall we? Oh, well, that doesn't look good. It's a large room, Vet. Alright, stay on your guard. For all we know, we could be walking into some kind of odd trap.
My lord, I could not leave you to this fate without showing the respect of being here to witness it.
Witness it? What is it exactly, Quinn? What is going on?
Get back to the ship, Captain. I didn't say you could disembark.
I regret that I have been disobeying many of your orders of late, my lord. It pains me, but this entire scenario is a ruse. There's no martial law and no special signal emitter. Barriss is my true master. He had me lure you here to have you killed.
Oh, this is amusing, Quinn. I didn't think you had it in you. Well done for, growing a set, at least at one point. Granted, your set was put in with Barriss, which is honestly the stupidest thing you could have ever done. I don't think that you regret this as much as you think you do, or you want to, because if you did, you would have come clean a long time ago. And then we could have worked together to foil this plan for Barriss, but the fact that Barriss is still here, what was it that you said? Your true master? Oh, that's just delightful.
It figures. You can't trust anyone anymore.
Since your schism with Barriss, I've wrestled with my conscience. And I've watched you destroy countless loyal Imperials while sparing many enemies. I'm convinced you do not have the Empire's best wishes at heart. At least I know Darth Barriss is trying to win this war.
Wow. Captain Boredom makes a wake-up call. Did not see this coming.
I mean, honestly, Vet, neither did I. Which makes this kind of fun. I mean, I knew that Quinn wasn't all he was, billed to be. And, I mean, Pierce did always have there's something wrong about him feeling. But, I just thought it was the leftovers of Quinn being a Barriss lackey. I didn't think that he'd stay a Barriss lackey. That's exciting, though, isn't it a little bit?
He fooled us both. All this time.
It hasn't been easy keeping the truth hidden. Vet, ever since my lord removed your shock collar, you have been an insufferable pain.
You know what? I say we kill this Imperial punk.
Agreed.
Charming to the last. No more time to waste. It's my extreme pleasure to take you out of the equation.
Excuse me? Vet? Vet, what? Quinn, what are you doing to Vet? Oh,
Barriss and I have been planning this for some time. You'll have to face this fight alone, my lord.
You're a fool, Quinn. You have been since I first met you. At first, you were an entertaining fool. And then you were a somewhat useful fool. And now, you're just an annoying fool. I hope you know that. The fact that you can't stand on your own, the fact that you have to be somebody's lackey, means that you're never going to be more than that. You don't have the ability, you don't have the mental strength to stand on your own. And honestly, Quinn, people like you in the end don't matter.
I really thought you were smarter than this.
I'll show you how smart I am. After all
Please.
this time observing you in battle, I have exhaustively noted your strengths and weaknesses. These war droids have been programmed specifically to combat you. I calculate a near 0% chance of their failure.
Oh, Quinn. Stats are so unreliable.
Your confidence in the odds is your biggest weakness.
If anything, I am underestimating my droid's chances. You'll find they are virtually immune to you. I'm sorry it's come to this, my lord.
I'm not.
All better.
I am absolutely not sorry it's come to this, Quinn. It had to at some point. Look at these droids, though, Quinn, huh? They're supposed to... what, have studied my every move according to your programming? Near invincible, huh? They look like piles of scrap metal to me. What say you?
What went wrong?
Everything.
I calculated precisely. You should be dead.
You're such a failure, Quinn. And that's all you'll ever be. And that honestly, is probably almost as good, if not as good, as when I destroy Barriss.
This proves you are inept. I'm better off without someone who makes such a mistake.
Perhaps you're right. I have betrayed you. Conspired with your most hated enemy. I don't expect your mercy.
I'm sure there are still reasons that you are going to be useful to me, Quinn. And let me just tell you one thing. Killing you outright would give me the utmost pleasure. But leaving you here today with this one important piece of information, which is, I'm not going to kill you now. I'm going to kill you someday, though. You're not gonna know when, you're not gonna know how, or even why. But one day I will just come out and kill you. And honestly, the fact that you have to live with that knowledge and look over your shoulder until I decide to exact my revenge makes me so happy, and that should terrify you. It should honestly terrify the galaxy when I'm happy, but that's completely besides the point. So you'll live. Barely, but you'll live until I decide it's time to get my revenge.
It's useless to defy me. I will keep you alive, and we will see if you earn my trust again.
My lord, This is unexpected. Darth Barriss would never forgive such a failure. If you will permit me to stay in your charge, my dedication to you will never come into question again.
Be sure, Quinn, that is the case and you do not betray me again. Because there is a reason they named me the Wrath. And it will be fun to watch you look over your shoulder for a very, very long time. Who knows, maybe I'll decide to enact my revenge tomorrow. Maybe it'll be a year from now. Maybe it'll be 6 years from now. You don't know. Could be right before you die of natural causes. I don't know. But just know this, Quinn. While you are still alive, make sure that you are dedicated to my cause and no other cause.
I will not hesitate to destroy you the next time.
There will be no next time. I swear. This interruption has delayed you enough. I'm eager to return to the ship and put this behind us.
The ship is through there. Prepare for departure. I'll join you shortly.
Of course, my lord. One thing, my lord. Do you plan on telling the others what happened?
Oh no, they'll be told at some point. I don't know if I'll tell them right away, but I will definitely tell them, and you can bet that I'm going to tell Vet everything.
When it's appropriate, I will inform them.
I appreciate it, my lord. I will see you back at the ship.
Vet, thank goodness you're all right. I wanted to check in with you. Are you feeling okay? Do you need anything? I have a few spare daggers if you wanted to go torture Quinn for a little bit, if that'll make you feel better.
She found her! She found her!
Oh?
Mother was sold to a hut on Tatooine years ago. She works in a small shop there. Tiva found her, and she's headed to Tatooine already. We need to go meet her as soon as we can.
All right. Yes, no, absolutely. And this will be a fantastic way to make it up to you that Quinn almost murdered you. So, yes, we'll go right away.
Of course. We'll wrap up what we're doing and make our way to Tatooine.
You're the best. Oh, and Tiva sent back not only the credits you spent getting her out of that awful place, but a gift. A sign of respect from her old moff.
Oh.
Okay, as soon as we can. Tatooine. I wonder what Mother will think of me now.
I'm fielding reports from across Imperial forces. Among the men, there's universal relief that Moff Broysk is no more.
Interesting, Quinn. So you're just going to pretend that everything, the betrayal, all that didn't happen. We're just business as usual? All right, I can play along with that game. The Imperial forces should have acted. They were cowardly in not doing so prior.
The rest of the Empire was passive. It sickens me.
I was guilty of that for a long time.
I feel no conflict over my actions. Broysk was a blight on the Empire. You are guiding me to a new paradigm, my lord. One a bit more improvisational. I believe it will only make me a better officer.
We'll see, Quinn. We'll see. I don't know if there's any hope for you becoming a better anything.
The jury's out. I'll let you know what I think someday.
I await your judgment.
Mistuka mogoto parchi chisa domba.
After all this time, to miss her by days.
What happened here? And ladies, I am so sorry. Please let me know if there's anything that I can do.
My condolences, ladies. I can't imagine what you must be feeling right now.
Tiva, what happened?
Ask him. It's his place, apparently.
Mistranja topa, go makase. Kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka.
How did she die?
She doesn't look that old. What killed her?
Moja jo chaluka. Kunachi do niktitoki, saya tupi nu aviti.
They still work, believe me.
Umpa hupa, jikilia umpasa dobiska. Patoga wata kiko uba kiliwata buki donko.
Is there a funeral planned or anything like that?
You've laid her out here and cleaned her up. Now what?
Chobad I kafstuan dile jihulo kuta.
No. Here are some credits. Tell Wuddles, man, I've paid for your time. Go to town and arrange the funeral.
That's a good plan, Tiva.
Nicely done, Tiva. Even here, we'll give your mother the dignity she deserves.
I am officially overwhelmed.
Che womaktoma. Ya pawa kolka torundi. Kuna wawanda dunko.
That was a lovely service. Still, I can't come to terms with it.
What? The fact that our mother was worked to death by a fat Hutt who's somewhere laughing about it right now?
Vet, maybe it's time to go. Everybody grieves a little differently, and maybe you'd be more comfortable on the ship.
I think we've all had enough of this planet. Let's leave.
Or maybe we need to go kill a Hutt. You. Slave. How would we get in to see Wuddle?
Chobad I kafstuan dile jihulo kuta. Stuka sun kanji tavutaya.
I don't know, Tiva. You want to go just shoot this Hutt in the face?
I don't know, Vet, if you want to do this. Just to bear that in mind. It's one thing to come with me and help me do what I have to do. It's another thing, though, to be the one making the revenge happen.
You're not cut out for that sort of thing, Vet. You will die a little inside.
And this from a Lord of the Sith. You're right, of course.
This is our mother we're talking about, Sena. Our mother!
Let it go. There's been enough pain in this family.
Weak. Weak and cowardly. You are not my sister.
Let's go. Nothing left here. Hey, you saved my life. You know that, don't you? I don't mean literally. Okay, maybe I would have died in that hut's bolt hole, but either way, I wouldn't have come back the same girl.
Let me do the Sith things, Vet, and you do the Vet things. That's why we work. You shouldn't have to do these things.
I can be the dark force of revenge. You just be Vet.
You have yourself a deal.
Excellent.
Tiva called. She was fine after she cooled off. She was always like that. Maybe you saved her too. Anyway, just wanted you to know.
Thank you.
Got a secure message from General Racton. You'll want to hear this.
My lord, I received Lieutenant Pierce's comm. I've reinstated Black Ops and excused the team from their prior assignments. If all the preparations have been made, you have Imperial clearance for your assault on the bastion.
Had a feeling this was it. Hard to believe we're finally making our move.
Well, Pierce, I guess it's time then. Let's do this. Are you ready? Though, before we go ahead and do all of this, are you ready?
We have no more time for preparations.
Don't need any.
Good.
Unless Racton's got some surprises.
Due to the massive Republic presence at the bastion, we've made special arrangements to get Pierce's team within range. You'll infiltrate a shuttle of Republic reinforcements headed for the area. We've already procured the necessary disguises. Surprise is essential. Therefore, I must ask that you remain behind, my lord. Your presence would expose our plans.
Expose your plans? All right, I mean, if you must.
I'm sure there's a Republic uniform in my size.
They'll have Jedi along. No uniform would hide your power.
You made this assault possible, my lord. The credit is yours, should Pierce and his team succeed. The Empire is trusting Black Ops with our victory. I hope it is not misplaced. General Racton out.
The team has their instructions. Have to leave now if I'm going to make the rendezvous.
Well then, Pierce, don't embarrass me, and do try to have fun while you're there,
I'd better see Imperial colors on that building.
From the foundations to the rafters, my lord.
Excellent.
Gates open, security's down, and the CO is dead. The bastion belongs to the Empire. Welcome to Black Ops victory, my lord. Long odds, big prize, no survivors.
And how did it go? All things considered.
Were all your preparations worth the effort?
Hit a few snags. Tenido's weapons lost power. Couple of Laurent's men died. Arlos tripped a system hacking in. Took a bit of damage myself. Going to take some time to heal. Let you know when I'm up for a full debrief.
I have landed on Corellia.
The ledge is near.
Roth, you are there to protect Darth Vowron from Barris's threats. Our efforts to locate his secret headquarters are ongoing.
Another digit of the hand will tap the Wrath.
Meanwhile, we are tracking 3 assassins arriving on secret landing fields. It will be difficult to stop them all.
All right, well then, let's keep this short, simple, and do what we came here to do and get out.
The time for action is now.
Transmitting the coordinates for all 3 landing strips.
Fantastic.
Received, my lord.
These killers are but the first. There will be more.
Exciting.
Vowron actively defies Barris. If he dies, Barris will be named the voice of the Emperor. Protect Darth Vowron at all costs, and aid in his attempts to undermine our enemy. Goodbye.
My lord, I'm detecting a forced transmission.
I assume you still recognize me. Consider yourself fortunate that I am reaching out like this.
Barris, it's been so long. Have you missed me? How's your stress level doing, I just want you to know that it's so good to see you. It's been forever, you walking dead man, you.
You do know I'm going to kill you, right?
I am beyond your reach and therefore beyond concern.
No, don't say that.
I'm here to tell you that you are being deceived. The organization you work for is not the Emperor's hand.
After all this time, Barris, you think I care one way or another? You know I have my own goals in mind, and honestly, killing you is top of that list, and if they help me accomplish that, then that's really all I care about right now, and then I'll let the chips fall where they may after.
They want you dead, and I want you dead. So it works for me.
Reckless.
I know.
Your petty personal vendetta overrides your sense, blinds your eyes. I am the voice of the Emperor, and there is a reason for all we do. In the end, what you think does not matter. So believe what you will, but your handlers have you in over your head, sticking your wet nose in Darth business.
Are you afraid, Barris? Is that nerves that I hear? Listen, Barris, I've heard you lie to me so many times, over and over. Honestly, Barris, it got to be a bit repetitive. But at this point, this is well beyond you lying to me. This is you trying to convince yourself of the truth, or what you perceive as the truth, which isn't, because you are not the voice of the Emperor. I can guarantee you that. Nobody would make you the voice of anything. But here we are, Barris. It's kind of nice to see you so unsettled.
I've gotten under your skin, haven't I?
Your lack of sight is almost laughable. Walk away now, and perhaps our previous animosities can be swept aside.
The nerve. He's gonna forgive you.
No, he's not. He's never, ever, ever going to forgive me. Oh, that's a line he's feeding me because he thinks I'm stupid and he thinks I'll fall for it. And first of all, I'm not stupid. And second of all, I'm not going to fall for it. The only thing that Barris wants is control. And Barris wants me back under his thumb. I was never, ever supposed to survive this long, and I was never, ever supposed to make it this far. And now that I have, I pose one of the biggest threats to him, which is really fun. Forgiveness is definitely impossible, though. He's just living in a fantasy land, isn't he, at times?
The man has lost his mind. No more talk. Barris's assassins must be stopped.
Sith,
yes.
Identify yourself.
Hello there. It's very, very nice to meet you. Let's see if this will work. I work for Darth Barris, and I just need you to stand down because I have everything covered.
Barris sent me to recall you. Your mission has been rescinded.
Why did the contractor not contact me himself?
He's very busy. Very, very busy. And he's also fallen ill. Tragic. I've been telling him for months now that honestly the stress level that he keeps putting himself in is very bad for your heart, and I've been proven correct.
Barris isn't feeling well.
Does not compute. You have been classified as a threat to my mission and must be destroyed. Target locked.
No, well, you know, it was worth a try. Well, here we are.
All better.
Oh, I bet. I know. I knew it wasn't gonna work, but honestly, it was kind of worth it. That was fun. Barris isn't feeling well. He's gonna have awful indigestion after this, though, when this plan doesn't go according to, well, his plan. Okay. Well, one assassin down. Shall we go find the rest?